Company this weekend. Comedian Jared Logan is going to be on the show here. Well, yeah, come on. Come in. I thought he was coming in.
No,
I look in the other room and he's still there.
We have new interns.
Okay. Well, we'll get this eventually.
Yeah. It's fine.
It's a tough process. Figure out. Hey, Jared. There he is. Come on over here. Jared Logan joining the show this morning.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Jared? How you doing, man? Very good to have you in here.
Yes.
Now, I know you're on the Best Week Ever on VH1. I've always been fascinated to know, the different comics that they have on that show. Do you actually really have to follow pop culture to be on that show, or do they say, you know what, whatever?
Well, it's amazing. When I auditioned, I thought maybe I probably wouldn't get the part because when they would ask me about Kim Kardashian, I was just saying things like, "Oh, she's despicable. I hope that she dies soon. She's a blight on the planet."
Right.
And then I got out of the audition. I was like, "They're not going to pick me." And then they were like, "We want you."
You said all the right things.
Yeah, I do. Way more than I'd like. I have to follow all that stuff sometimes.
Oh, wow, I bet, huh?
Wow.
Yeah, we were talking this morning about all the controversy behind Beyonce not actually singing at the inauguration and
Right.
lip sync. I don't understand why that's a controversy now.
You know
really?
what? No, I'm sorry. It is very easy to sing for 1 million people outdoors in the middle of January. And why can't Beyonce just exhibit the supernatural powers that we know she has?
Thank you.
Quit phoning it in.
Good call.
Are you interested at all in the Super Bowl this weekend?
Oh, God. Not at all.
No.
I'm like one of those people where if you mention sports to me, I'm like, ooh, did your team score a lot of goal points?
Jared!
Well, it's not, you know what, it's not fair though, Sky, because if I'm talking to someone about my hobbies, like in an elevator, they act like I'm weird. Like if I'm in an elevator with some random guy and I'm like, hey, do you think Wolverine could survive a fall from space? They give me a weird look. It's not fair.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but the halftime show and the commercials and stuff like that, any of that stuff? Grab it?
Oh, yeah, no, what I do is I invite all my guys over, I make a big spread, and then I'm like, I like the red and gold tea.
Now, Jared, I noticed that you are from West Virginia.
That's right.
Originally, right?
That's right.
Now, is that all coal mining stuff over there? Or how?
Oh, well, it used to be.
Yeah.
And then, unfortunately, a lot of those mines shut down. Yeah, my dad was a miner.
Oh, really?
Both of my grandfathers were miners.
Wow.
One of them was a miner, a farmer, and a Pentecostal minister.
Oh,
he did
wow,
all of
the
those
trifecta.
things. That is the West Virginia trifecta.
Nice.
So yeah, I was definitely raised in that. Yeah.
How different is it being raised in West Virginia, as opposed to around the rest of the country?
It's great. I mean, it's great if you want to be a comedian.
Yeah,
because there's a lot of material.
Yeah.
But West Virginia, I want to tell people about it all the time because it's such an interesting place. They have bad economy because their mines had to shut down.
Sure.
So for a long time, when you drove in West Virginia, the sign said West Virginia wild and wonderful, which was nice.
Oh.
But then when the economy got bad, they changed the sign.
Uh-oh.
And they wanted people to know that they were, they wanted to drum up business.
Sure.
So they changed the sign to West Virginia open for business.
Wow.
Which just sounds like so desperate. It's like, West Virginia, we hump you long time, $5.
Yeah, right?
Right?
Yeah. Sailor want a hump? Yeah. It's like so sad.
Yeah.
But so I think stuff like that's funny though.
Yeah, West
And I make fun
Virginia,
of it.
free beer, please come in.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
We've got Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Genius.
Seriously. Now, is there? I'm fascinated with West Virginia because is it are there popular big stuff going on like movie theaters and stuff like that in West Virginia, or is it still pretty all backwoods stuff?
We don't have movie theaters or moving pictures of any sort.
Not yet. I'm hoping eventually.
No, of course there's movie theaters. What the hell are you talking about?
Not like movie theaters. I mean, I guess
We've yet to discover the wheel. What are you talking about?
Like Jared here, okay, in the summertime, everybody's going to be hitting PB, going to the beach. What is that in West Virginia? What's the thing that all the cool kids do in West Virginia?
I think sit on your porch and get drunk.
Oh yeah,
porch sitting.
That's about right.
Nice.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay.
Do you think that you being not the biggest fan has to do with coming from a state where there's no clubs.
Well, there's people love college sports
yeah.
there.
Right. Oh.
College sports are huge.
Right.
I mean, they follow the Mountaineers. I'm from Morgantown,
right?
So they follow all of that. I mean, I never did.
Yeah.
My father and my brother, they're both like alpha males who are into all that stuff, and I was like, let me paint my pictures. That's the kind of guy I am.
Now, how did that happen? How did your dad be this guy and then you became...
I don't know.
Yeah,
he's not disappointed. He's like fine with it. But they learned how to deal with me. I don't know. I've just always been that way.
Now you mentioned painting a couple of times. Is that something you legitimately do?
I draw. Yeah, I draw. I paint.
Like what kind of stuff?
Yeah. What do we
Oh,
got?
geez, I like to draw like grotesque monsters and guys getting swords put through their head and stuff like that. Like heavy metal album covers.
Yeah.
Stuff.
like almost Dungeons and Dragons type thing?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Jared.
Okay.
Now you speak
And if
my
you
language.
guys want to play while I'm in town, I brought my Dungeons and Dragons stuff.
I'm seeing some
Dude.
nerd love forming.
You have the
between these
20-sided die, the whole thing?
I have the whole thing.
What's up?
And
Are you DM?
Oh, I'm the DM.
Okay,
for
cool.
Sure.
Then I'm in.
Eddie, what was your character name?
Well, I have...
Oh, now you don't want to talk about it.
I had an elf. His name was Dagon.
That's a great name for an elf.
I thought so too. These guys made fun of me. And yeah, I played Dungeons and Dragons all growing up. I thought it was awesome.
Right.
Now that Lord of the Rings is all popular and stuff like that, I don't think we're as closeted as we used to be.
Totally
I think it's cool.
People are out and proud now.
I kind of think so. But look at them. They're judging us, Jared.
Oh, they're suddenly being like, my nether regions feel dry.
So dry. Like the desert, bro.
I feel so dry all of a sudden.
I'm pretty sure the ladies were checking us out in the quad while we were playing in high school.
Oh, were they like, what's Dagon doing?
Oh my god.
They were teaching each other to stay away from you.
Is that what it was? Is that what it was? I couldn't tell. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
So you have a big family?
Not really that large. I mean, my mom, she had a lot of brothers and sisters, but and that was the daughter of the man who was the minister and the farmer. But yeah, it's just me and my brother. My girlfriend, who's from Connecticut, she has 5 brothers and sisters.
Oh.
And she's I met her, I live in New York, I met her in New York. She's a half Italian and half Jewish.
Oh, okay.
Which, there's like a stereotype that type of woman is bossy.
Yeah, I've heard that
but
for
I don't
sure.
really believe in that stereotype
No.
because she said that I'm not allowed.
Whoops.
Good call. Good call.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Wow. So you're performing this weekend at the American Comedy Company.
That's right.
Yeah. What kind of stuff are you talking about?
Well, a little what you heard here,
Yeah.
except it's longer
Oh,
and dirtier
Yeah,
sometimes.
nice.
Some of it.
Yeah,
And
dirty.
let's say, we got 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow. Last night was amazing.
Oh, good.
It's a great room.
Yeah.
You guys have got to
we
come
love
down and
it.
check it out. If
We
you
love
haven't
it.
checked it out before, please come.
Yeah, in fact, we got tickets to give away. You go to AmericanComedyCode.com and use the promo code 1053. You get to go see Jared Logan. And the first 5 people that use that promo code 1053 get 4 free tickets either to 7:30 or 9:30 shows tonight or tomorrow night. So,
And
very
if you
cool.
come talk to me, I'll sign your boob.
Oh, wow!
Now
I
you're
don't mind doing that.
Is that a promise, Jared?
Now you're just asking to see free boobs.
Yeah,
right?
well, no, kind of,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, bro.
So, Jared, speaking of, let's talk a little bit more about pop culture because
Sure.
I want to get your take on all the wackiness that's been going on with like this Manti Te'o stuff.
Yeah.
The fake girlfriend, the catfishing. What do you think about all that?
I think that people are lonely.
Yeah.
And that, I don't know, being a Mormon sounds complicated. I think people are like, he's gay, and I'm like, no, he's other. If there were like a list of boxes,
Right.
he's like, it's complicated.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I don't know. I had an imaginary girlfriend
Did
when
you?
I was in junior high.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
eventually, Manti Te'o will achieve my maturity level.
There.
I hope that for him.
And now,
Because sex is good.
yeah, well, that's true. The guy that performed the hoax was on the Dr. Phil yesterday, and he's coming out and he's saying he was the voice the entire time. He put on the girl voice the
Nice.
entire time.
Wow.
I mean, that seems a little strange.
Oh, yeah, that's some creepy Buffalo Bill type
Seriously?
stuff. Yeah, that's really
like
nuts.
for 3-4 years to be able to do that?
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on
No,
there.
people are really lonely.
I mean, does that seem
Catfish
more...
should just be called Loneliness, the television series.
Yeah, seriously.
And they're so... I don't understand how people get so confused. Because it's not like, you know, I understand you grow up, you know, in the South or something and you're gay and you're like, I don't really know. You know what I mean? I totally get that. I mean, I don't anyway, but the people who are like, I go on websites for transsexuals even though I'm a lesbian that used to be straight, and I like to talk to people who don't have cats because, you know, it's like, you gotta, what are you?
What are you?
What are you? What are you trying to do?
Right.
Like,
confused.
More than confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's creepy. Well, Jared is performing this weekend, American Comedy Company. Go see him. He's got two shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow night. Great having you in here. Really nice meeting you.
Guys, it was a pleasure.
Absolutely. There you go.
Yes.
Jared Logan joining the show this
Thanks,
morning.
guys.
Yes.
Jared isn't going to have Super Bowl predictions because he doesn't care. But we're going to give you our Super Bowl predictions when we get back.